Salute, everybody. Welcome to Switching Lanes with Miss Parker. Miss Parker, I appreciate each and every one of y'all that came in and hit the like button early. Thank you. Please don't forget to hit that like button as you come in or pass by. Turn on your notification bells. Share the live. Um, Please say hello to your neighbor as you come in, and thanks in advance. Writers, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. My sister Ray's up in this thing. Talk with Prince. Salute, sister. Salute. Hey, Tally Maj, welcome. I see Disney over there in your background. At Disney, baby, something different. Something different. How's y'all Friday going? It's Friday. It's Friday. After that birthday party, when I left that birthday party with you guys, I was so drained. Hey, Miss LB, I was, baby, I was so drained. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, love. Hey, Brinley. Hey, welcome, baby. Hey, Asia. Good afternoon. Hi, Miss Rima Buki. Hey, Danita. What it do, boo? Need to stop it with that picture. Now. Hey, Nika. What it do, love? I got Shank on the TV and Miss Parker in my ear. Cooking catfish. Oh, really? I was just talking about catfish. That sounds so good. You down south, friendly? Happy Friday, friendly new viewer here. Tuning in from Cali. Welcome, Cali Zay. I'll be up that way maybe July or August. Hey, CRS, welcome, beautiful. I'm glad it's Friday. I'm running out of show. Okay, she said 3. She's running. She's not walking. She's knocking shit over. Everything. I don't blame you. You hear me? That's why I said catfish. Hey, Phyllis. Oh, thank you, Phyllis. I appreciate that. Welcome. She said, yup, Florida. Okay, Brittany, with that good catfish. Hey, Nisi Boo, what it do? Hey, Ann Boo, what it do? I'm at work. Not working. Stop that. At work, not working. Stop that, Asia. Hey, sister. I'm new to your chat. Oh, okay, welcome, Nashville. Love me some Tennessee. I do. I like Nashville. I do. Well, I went to Knoxville, turned up a few times, long time ago. But I went to Knoxville and turned up a few times. But I like, hi, Virtuous, my love. What it do? So she says she's running out of work. She's ready to knock shit over. She says she don't grip the staples and shit all on the ground. She ain't picking nothing up. She says she don't care. She's out there at 3:00. Hey, get out of her way. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been out chilling. So I went out, guys. Got me a little outfit for tomorrow night. So I'm going to the hookah lounge. I'm gonna go live late, but I'm gonna go to the hookah lounge. Hey, thankful. What up, sister? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the hookah lounge and vibe a little bit. Vibe. I don't understand. So I just put up today, do a little news clip, and we didn't talk about Karmelo yesterday. So I want to talk about him just a little bit and stuff and go over little news clips. I just wanted to know, after y'all knocked over people's birthday cake last night and shit, y'all was over fighting in Shank's Lounge. Then y'all came over here knocking the cupcakes and shit off the table. I say, here, what we doing? Poor little thing. Hey, what do Tracy? Cynthia, what you say, Cynthia? Yeah, so I just want to share it all right now. Yeah, I'm going, thank you, Bamika. Thank you. Only got 4 more y'all to reach my goal. Only did 5. But thank you, Vamika. That being was a trip, Franks. Are you over fighting too? Stop that, Zay. Over tearing shit up. Throwing wigs and nails, cupcakes. I mean, it was just a. They showed off. They showed off. They said, yeah, she had us messed up. She owned her shit. They said, I don't know about cupcakes, but you know what I'm saying? I was over, hey, sweet honey, what it do, boo? What it do, Bookie? Cake, no ice cream. Stop it, D. I think I saw you knocking cupcakes over first and shit. Hey, Cindy. How did you get the video right? Because I think I had the wrong email. What you mean? How'd I get it? Which video? I mean, I'm not gonna tell where my stuff came from, but I mean, I don't know which video I did with Vari. I don't know. Now we gotta clean up. I ain't clean up shit. She said, lightweight. Oh, you broke a couple nails. You knocked over Shank's lamps. Somebody was over knocking over his lamps. Hey, sweet baby, what it do? Sister, love you. Nah. Thank you, sweet. Thanks, sweet honey. Thank you. I appreciate that for real. Hi, sister. Love you. Said she was knocking shit over there. I went to help with the search of London Thomas. To that teen who's whispering Detroit boyfriend. Okay, so let me get to that. So I seen something. Let me see. Tell me about it, real quick, sister, if you don't mind. Let me see. Boyfriend raided by the FBI. Mother and stepfather. They give updates. Okay. Let me see what they updates say. Let me see. No, the video. Oh, okay, Cindy. Hold on, Cindy. Let me put in here real quick. I was like, shit, I ain't did no videos of him that I know of. My bad, Cindy. I apologize. Hey, Dre, boo. I haven't posted under one of your old videos. Okay, boo. Okay, Cindy. Yeah. Okay. Cindy, I sent you my email and stuff. Okay, Cindy. Yeah. I got it. Check it. I accepted it today, Cindy. Yeah. Cause when you unfollow somebody, it go in the requested part, Cindy. So, mm-hmm. Let's see what they say. Let me see about London. That's why, Cindy. But I did today. Hi, my love. What it do, Allison? Yeah. Okay, Cindy. Yeah. The third is right there. Third is Cindy. She said to all my new sisters, thank you, Miss Parker, for giving me a group of beautiful sisters. I only have one bio. And she gone now and it gets lonely. But being here makes me really feel really good. I love you, sis. We got you. What's your IG? My IG is the same as my Cash App. I just dropped it, love. So if y'all see my Cash App go across the screen up here, that's mine. She said, all I know is the boyfriend is 24, have been dating for 4 years. Boyfriend's giving a hard time to police, especially after the FBI raided. I'm right. See, hey Nick, what it do, sister? There go my IG boo. My sissy bug, thank you, Ish. Thank you, sissy. Okay, yeah, okay. 2 people of interest is in police custody. Who, sister? Let me play it real quick. Let me see what the updates are. I'm going to play it. Just saying custody. Thank you, Ray, Bookie. Thank you, sister. Glad it's Friday. Me too. I'm anxious for tomorrow, y'all. She said, be right back. Okay. Thank you, Sister Wish. Thank you.
Back out with local police working the scene. A lot of FBI's. That's about it. A lot of crime scene vans. The FBI and crime scene investigators suited up and working the Inkster home of the 23-year-old boyfriend of 17-year-old London Thomas Thursday night. The community has love for everybody in the community. The community just want her to be found safe. Missing since April 5th, investigators say London was last seen when her sister dropped her off to meet her boyfriend at a house on Carlisle. Terry Johnson is the attorney for the homeowner.
Actually, it's the second search warrant that they've executed. I'm not exactly sure why. My clients have been cooperating, and anything they need, we're here because our main goal is finding London. You know, that's what everybody wants.
Well, let's not get over the age difference. If that was 20 years, if that's 4 years, they've been dating for 4 years. He's that makes her, she's 17, and 4 years ago makes her 13, fam. Dating a 20-year-old. Come on, y'all. Shit's crazy. I'm just thinking of the age. Well, if he's 24 and she's 17. What? Like, wait. What? Are y'all... And you know, this is... And y'all say y'all knew him, so why was it okay for him to date your daughter? And I'm just being honest. Why was that okay? Yeah, he is how old? He's 20, he's 24. And she's 17. So they've been dating for 4 years. And if you go back 4 years, that makes her 13. That means he was 20. And the father said he knew him. So yeah, that's a problem. I don't give a damn who I know. No. Hey, Nene, what to do, sister? I'm just reading and think about the like, wait, 13. The fuck? Ain't no sunshine, sister. You hear me? You ain't no none of that. Ain't no even no nice talk. It's just crazy to me. Age 30. Yeah, she was 13. Hey, sister, go on. Good Friday. Happy Friday, sister. Thank you, Nick, sister. Yeah, that's a real problem. It is, Phyllis. I mean, like, and y'all saying y'all know him, like, y'all just, it's crazy the shit the parents allow nowadays. That's another grooming, whether people want to admit it or not, it is. And that can still get him, that can really still get him for grape. I said GRAPE. They can get him for grape. Tita Goddess, how Miss Parker just joined the channel for watching the Desire Case and other content creators crediting you. Yes, he was a vet. Thank you, T. Welcome. Yeah, he was. Okay, enjoy, sis. What the hell's with all these weirdo? Is your father knew this too much? Yeah, he said he knew him when he did the first news clip and stuff like that. Condoning that. Then when this shit happens, the parents don't know what to do. That's because y'all watched it happen. Yeah, and allowed it, D. You hear me, sister? And allowed it. We're not going to get overlooking allowed it. You definitely did, sir. You said on your first news thing, so don't come back recanting now that, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to go backpedal or nothing like that. You definitely said you knew him. I ain't think about it. You know what I'm saying? Until like I'm sitting here looking at the little news clip like, wait. Oh, he was raping old girl. Like, it's like these girls are getting younger and younger, getting entangled with these older men and being unalive. But at this point in y'all, who are we blaming? If I allow a grown man to come in and touch my daughter, and I'm condoning the relationship, I'm uplifting it. Exactly. Why would any parent allow? Yeah, I'm uplifting it. Who we blaming? At this point, like, I just really want to know a real question. Like, who are we blaming? Are we blaming him, the 20-year-old that was allowed? Sister, sunshine, sister, the parents. Just like, let's not get it twisted with the R. Kelly shit when it came, and then I seen, okay, like 10 more. Then they got 8 episodes. I was like, wait, wait. And we know all these damn sessions that R. Kelly had with them kids, that shit didn't happen during the day. These girls was allowed to go be in the studio with that grown ass man. The parents, okay? It's a cold cruel world. It is. But come on, Zay, let's be honest. World is crazy. If we allowing it, is it a crazy world? Or are we allowing this shit to happen as parents? And my 10-year-old wonders why I don't allow no spend a night, no sitting on labs, cousins. Zay, bet not. They watching our babies grow up in rare form. Hi, Bookie Bud with the bridge. They are watching our children grow up. And we are feeding our children to these predators. Not taking away that he's a predator, but at the same time, I'm not great overlooking these parents and giving it. No, I'm not. We are watching them 8-hour piece series, hundreds of women, and we're going, oh, R. Kelly was wrong. No, we're the parents. Why don't the parents ever get executed for the shit that they allowed to happen to their child? Because I'm not going. If the sister's old, I blame her too. My big sister would not have done. See, you know, that's one of them, you hiking, you on feet. You on feet. Okay, T, you on feet. That's a hike. You might even call one of your little homegirls walk with you, meet you halfway or something, but you walking. Parents know debuting the guy, but the parents basically handed it over to him. So now what's the problem now? She gone with him without their consent. Yeah. What up, Tyra Boo? What up, Bookie Boos? I mean, yeah, we can't make this shit up. Because now it's an outrage. You should have wanted to put hands on him when he approached your daughter and you found out how old he was. That's when the hands and the feet and all that we getting upset. I'm like, D and them. Now we heard. Now we hear y'all. With our baby missing. Our baby's missing. Might not ever come back. We mad at him. Hey, Tammy C. Boo, what up, sister? What up, sister Tony? We mad at him, y'all. It's an uproar. I wonder if they can go back, y'all. What up, sister? It wasn't nothing but a bar fight. They went over there to Shanks and knocked lamps and shit over and came over and knocked Parker's birthday cake over and shit. You ain't missed too much. Whole lot of shit going on and flying in the air. Some of these parents want to be friends with their children, giving them no discipline, no positive guidance, no real love, man. Say that again. Ann. Hey, Burr, what up, sister? What up, Yolanda? What up, my sister? Thank you, T. Thank you. That's what they want to do. They want to be their friend. But see, when you allow that, is that mean some other shit that happened before in your life to even make that okay? I just want to know, because it's not okay with me. My pressure high with all this. Man, say. Yeah, they was over fighting Frank's baby mama over there. They ganged her. They ganged over in Shanks. Then I tried to come here and throw Parker a good birthday party, you know, something that Shannon and Marquita couldn't throw for him, and they come here and I throw his cake and shit. Had the baby confused about what age he was, Street T. So I don't know. They had to clean cake off the wall. Man, I'm saying, T. Now the baby missing, and now the mama's coming into the picture. So as a mother, Was you aware of the relationship? The father showed no a lot with his sick ass. Yeah, I know him. I know the boyfriend. Ain't no way. They don't even keep it a secret. Y'all, they don't even keep the shit a secret no more, y'all. AT and D, y'all. They don't look, Zay, y'all. They don't even keep it a secret that they was allowing an older man to fuck with their kids. It's crazy. I feel like parents hand their kids over to older men because they don't want the responsibilities of truly raising them. Damn, Dre, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep, but it's real. It's real. Oh. Look at thankful I'm at. Wow, Miss Parker. Look, it's just real, sister. Hey, Boo Banger, what it do, sister? Thank you, Street T. Thank you. Thank you. It ain't enough to clean up the shit in her, the cake, and she get this cake out the carpet. Street T, but sister, thank you so much. I know I'm gonna get all this juice and shit up. Hey, Barbara, my sister, my rider, what it do? Yeah, let me finish playing it. The older parents need to help these young parents how to need to be a friend and keep generational curses going. Something has to change. But how, Phyllis? The father's household, and this ain't to dog you or nothing, sir, but y'all seem like y'all was more of her friend. Y'all seem like y'all was more of her friend. And it's almost like you should have thought about that when you allowed that grown man to date your daughter, and then you turned out to, yeah, I talk to my known. Why wasn't you over there to see if your daughter was over there then, sir? Why did it take the FBI to raid? Because, see, FBI wasn't even supposed to be when your daughter disappeared. They were supposed to be there as soon as you found out he was grown and was touching on your child at 13. That's when police supposed to be raiding the crib. Not when your daughter come up missing. My mother was violated as a youth. Mine was. I will be damned if I don't break the generational curse. With mine, break every chain. You say, you better say it again. For the ones that's in the back that don't get it. For the ones in the back that don't get it. Y'all handing y'all children. I've never seen thought I see a generation where we're handing our kids over to pedophiles, to monsters. Because you got to think, how many other little girls was you talking to? It didn't start there. It didn't start there where he looked at her, little London, and said, well, I'm going to have her one day. I'm going to grab her and snatch her on up. Now she gone. Cause his old ass, you know what I'm saying? Her young ass still living a nice little life. She ain't got to jump off the porch. She younger than you, fam. So she got a life ahead of her. See, it's hitting different, y'all. Now parents traffic their own kids for financial gain. If their pocket is right, they let them do. Come on, Tammy C, wake it up. What up, Carla's sister? Wake it up. That part should have called the laws before, like when she was when she was 13. Laws, that's the only time feds and all that's gonna be in your door. I need y'all to check phone records, check his computer, check everything. Cause I know my daughter ain't the only one. She sounded from Ohio and heard about your channel from a friend. You are very knowledgeable and speaking frankly and truthful. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you. And we do this as a collaboration. Without child Phyllis, it wouldn't be no me. So, give yourself flowers, okay? From now on, give yourself flowers. Pat yourself on the back. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Yeah, give yourselves, we got mothers in here. We got real mothers. And we got real fathers that be in here, too. We got people that really care about these kids up in here. My bookie boo Bridget. with the good poem. Bridget, did you make my poem? Bridget, I need a poem. Man, if y'all need poems, boy, Bridget is your girl. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Bookie Boos. Let's finish sharing this clip because I done got mad. I know I got to come back later on and do commentary. And then here we are. Social media is so easy for these girls and guys to connect with each other. But But the dad said he knew him. I can't overlook thankful, and it is. Social media is what about the games? It's all of that. It's all of that. Them games, somebody Roblox the other day with a kid. With a kid, Roblox. Can't even play games. We got to monitor everything. Have cameras on the top of the house, by the steps, on the side of the house to catch everything. Because the city sure act like they don't see shit. I ain't never seen so many people get kidnapped and run through the city, high bodies and shit. But y'all see somebody run that red light, huh? Y'all see somebody didn't make a complete stop at that stop sign, huh? Shit. What needs to change is the younger parents need to stop getting mad when an older person try to give you advice, take it instead of cussing and wanting to fight. It could possibly help your child grow. Man, save a life. Save a life. Save a life. I didn't make you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, baby, a poem. I need wood. It turns my stomach. This is our new normal, not in my normal. It is, y'all. What kind of foolishness was that going on last night? They better get gone on and mess they tried last night. They better leave you and Joe Clark alone. Go check your baby. I don't know. She didn't involve me though, Tony. I ain't mad at the girl. She said Shane. I ain't been talking about Frank like that. I will ask about Frank, but I don't mention them. She said listening to those messages between Brian and Kenneth blew my mind. It's definitely he was. And it was you ever heard of a den of snakes? And have y'all ever really seen one, a den of snakes? It's not just made up. And you got different kind of snakes. You got all kind of snakes slithering and crawling on top of each other. They every fucking where. You can't even get in there. Because it's not a chance in hell you're gonna walk through and not get big. And that's what that baby was in, a den of snakes. Hey, 80s, what it do, sister? They was in a den of snakes. Yeah, T said yes. That baby was, Nazai Harris was in a den full of snakes. Can y'all imagine how we feeling about one predator? Justice for the children around the world. We talking about a house full of predators. Monsters. Some are more sicker than others. I couldn't imagine. Everybody's got charges. This is why I got motherfucking cameras everywhere, moving without me.
Terror. It's horrible, horrible nightmare. Linda's mother checking with investigators constantly for any desperately needed leads. We don't know what to do. She says this was the last update she got from detectives. They raided the house, his house, and that, nothing was found. That was really, truly the last piece of real information I received. London's father says her cell phone last pinged near Cooper Elementary School in Westland. Numerous groups of volunteers working the fields and nearby neighborhoods along with Hines Park. It's a community effort at this point, and we'll continue to search. The family praying someone will step forward with the break that they need. Somebody knows something and they're not saying what it is, and it's going to come out. If you know anything about this case at all, if you have any information, give police a call right away. There's a $2,500 reward for information that brings this girl home to her family.
I'm gonna tell you something else.
On the edge.
Ain't that a damn shame they gotta offer people money to pay to say things? If it ain't enough to make my ass itch, baby, ain't no way I would hold something like that in. Ain't no way they would even ever, I wouldn't even want the money. I wouldn't. And I ain't saying that people ain't, what up, sister? I ain't saying that people don't got needs and shit like that, but y'all, I wouldn't want the money to say anything about something I seen, even a direction. I did see, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking, it is. Now, I don't know where they went, you know what I'm saying, which direction they going in, but, I did see a car, what up, Regina, my little son? I did see the car going, you know what I'm saying, in that direction. Nowadays, most people got cameras. Y'all don't. But they'll hide in their house and watch police. Now, if y'all ever watch First 48, watch them do it. Watch them do it. What up, no cap, sister? I think I spoke, but I don't know. I watched First 48 knock on the door, and I watched people be looking out. The cameraman be catching everything. But I'm like, damn, y'all don't want your neighborhood safe? They just found 2 dead bodies in your alley. This should be crazy. Okay, sister, get you some rest. Love you. Prayers for you.
It's like 5 gunshots in a row, and everybody got up, looked at each other, and just started running.
The son of a sheriff's deputy is accused of using her old
Well, hold
gun
on.
to shoot and kill.
I think I changed it. Yeah, I turned it out. My bad.
The feds back out with local police working the scene.
A lot of FBI's. That's about it. A lot of crime scene vans.
The FBI and crime scene
boo.
investigators suited up and working the Inkster home of the 23-year-old boyfriend of 17-year-old London Thomas Thursday night.
The community has love for everybody in the community. The community just want her to be found safe.
Missing since April 5th, investigators say London was last seen when her sister dropped her off to meet her boyfriend.
The sister too. That's how y'all get down in your family. Might be. It's still sick. It's still sick. Because I ain't dropping my little sister off to see a fuck thing. The mom and daddy can let you do whatever. I ain't got to ride with it. Wonder if the school has cameras behind the area. And if they don't, they need them. I think all schools should have cameras all through that bitch. Just in case if a kid, like how Nazaya, will go and meet with Jarvis and nobody knows which direction she went in from the school. Now, get after you get so far from a radius of the school, but I think all schools should have cameras everywhere. I have cameras all around my house, and I'm always watching at you. Better, sis. Regina, listen to those nurses and doctors. Says, yeah, prayers for Top Flight and Regina. They both in the hospital. So prayers for them. I have a 5-acre property and I have a camera on the trees because where you going? You better, okay? Kidnap, you know what I'm saying? They think because you got 5 acres. Thank you. Have you seen this podcast? Thank you, sister. Yeah, they think because you got all that property and shit. I want to know every direction. Every direction. Facts, but they said they raided the 24-year-old house and found nothing. Shit, now? I mean, shit, Regina, hell, they should have went there first. It's sad, but as they say, money talks and bullshit. Come on. Ain't it, come on, Danita. Come on, Danita. I gotta wait for them to come up with a collection of money for somebody to say if they see my child going in a direction. Thank you, sister. Thank you. If I see my kids go in a direction, I gotta wait for you to get your funds. You better. I pray for those babies are getting help that they need. They've been through a lot of things in their house. Dinner snakes, low self-esteem. Yeah, it's sad, Tony. It's sad. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Miss Frizzle, for becoming a member. Thank you. Mm-hmm. It just boils my blood. And it's getting worse. Y'all giving your kids to these men on silver platters. And to that father, you ought to be ashamed. Thank you, sister. Thank you. He ought to be ashamed of himself to even get on the news and say, I know him. Thank you, Tammy C. What up, Stack? What it do? It's been, 2 weeks? Plenty that's where they should have went first. That's what I'm trying to say. Up there in Michigan, what's going on? Shit. So these kids is gone, and they say, where the last place you took them? Come on. Thank you, Ann. Yeah, the parents are definitely guilty. What up, Ladee? Welcome. Thank you for coming through. Hey, Goddess, what up, sister? Man, I ain't going with this shit, but let me. Lord.
Gary Johnson is the attorney for the homeowner. Actually, it's the second search warrant that they've executed. I'm not exactly sure why. My clients have been cooperating, and anything they need, we're here, because our main goal is finding London. You know, that's what everybody wants.
Terror. It's a horrible, horrible nightmare.
London's mother checking with investigators constantly for any desperately needed leads.
We don't know what to do.
She says this was the last update she got from detectives.
They raided the house, his house, and that, nothing was found. That was really, truly the last piece of real information I received.
London's father says her cell phone.
Y'all don't know what to do, but y'all did win. And this ain't no dig toward you, but now y'all know what to do when your daughter missing, but your daughter went missing when he many times, laying up doing the nasty with his old ass and some more. That's when you had something to do. Every time he thought he was gonna sneak around, creep, pick up my baby, he's going down every time. Not sometimes, not one time. What happened to the folks selling on people's kids? When I grew up, my granny knew I effed up before I got blocked down the road, and she was earned with the house shoe. Come on. When I'm surrounded by cameras and I'm sitting on 8.5 acres, I got them on everything. Shade trees, light posts, step on my land if you want to. 265-pound cane course, okay? I don't know what to do. I see. And this ain't no dick again, but I see. You allowed her for 4 years. Not the little boys in her middle school that was her age or nothing. This grown-ass man. This is what I don't understand. Why don't they know when his eye is when they're supposed to have cameras everywhere? They catch what they want. Man, no cap. What up, sister? My rider. Yeah, they got cameras everywhere that catch your ass with a ticket. I bet you. I bet you that catch you with a ticket. They must have been drinking plenty of that bad water. That's what's going on out there. I said it. What up, Erica, baby? I said it. And water done flowed down from Flint. Shit. Got me upset.
Last ping near Cooper Elementary School in Westland. Numerous groups of volunteers working the fields and nearby neighborhoods along with Hines Park.
It's a community effort at this point, and we're going to continue to search.
The family praying someone will step forward with the break that they need.
Somebody knows something, and they're not saying what it is, and it's going to come out.
If you know anything about the...
Somebody knows something that's gonna come out. Yeah, ma'am. That grown man that you allowed to date your daughter for years, 4 years to be exact. I know it's right with that cane course. I want one. Thank you. Have you seen this podcast? Appreciate this. This is for them prayers. Texting too damn fast. Yeah. This is crazy, y'all. So thankful when you went out there. How was what parts did y'all look? Search for London in. Feeling drained, not comfortable at all. Get you some rest, baby. You ain't gonna be comfortable. Hey, Krisha. Yeah, take some time off. House burned down with all the evidence. Mm-hmm.
This case at all. If you have any information, give police a call right away. There's a $2,500 reward for information that brings this girl home to her family. And Inkster Dave Kitchen on the edge.
It's like 5 gunshots in a row, and everybody got up, looked at each other, and just started.
Thank you, Donita, for my Jolly Rancher. Thank you.
Sheriff's deputy is accused.
Hold on, y'all. I keep getting out of here.
Back out with local
Donita said for my Jolly Ranchers.
A lot of FBI's.
Thank you, Donita.
That's about it. A lot of crime scene vans.
The FBI and crime scene investigators suited up and working in the Inkster home of the 23-year-old boyfriend of 17-year-old London Thomas Thursday night.
Hey, the community has love for everybody in the community. The community just want her to be found safe.
Missing since April 5th, investigators say London was last
The community have love for everybody in the community. We just want to be found. No, we don't. No, we don't. Maybe in your community, and this is why shit like this happens. No, we don't. It's so much more than her being gone. Hi, Grisky Bookie. It didn't, Kristen. It didn't. It didn't. But I'm talking about London Thomas right now, real quick. She said, I mean, we care about everybody in the community. We just want to be found home safe. No, we don't. I don't care for monsters. No, I don't. I don't care for men that know they're too old to be dating and touching on 13-year-olds and under. You can't wait. So no, I don't like everybody in the community. No, we don't. No, we don't love. Not in my community. These parents got to start being held accountable too. It's like they don't care for their kids' safety no more these days. Just let them do whatever, and that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And you ain't doing whatever. Nah. What area under a bridge near in the creek? Hey, Victoria, what it do? Good afternoon, Ms. Barker and chat tuning in. What up, pretty glad? Welcome. So y'all mean to tell me? So did y'all search behind the school where her stuff was missing, like where her phone pinged?
Seeing when her sister dropped her cell phone last
Are not students. At least 6 others were hurt, one critically.
I don't know why.
Tallahassee State Police have identified
It goes
the
there.
The feds back out with local police.
The son of a sheriff's deputy is accused
Hold
of
on. Let me get to it.
Look, if you're over 45 and can't work because of your health, there's a real easy way to.
The updates officially have been just that they were actually going inside the home, doing the raid, collecting more evidence, coming from some electronic evidence that they had received. So I'm not for certain if it was text messages, calls, but that's the last update, really, for today. Stick together in truth and do not be led astray, because that's what can happen. There will be people that will try to take advantage of you. Just keep going, keep going, keep going.
Ma'am, you didn't think he was trying to take advantage of your daughter when he was 20 and she was 13? Could possibly been 12. Don't let people lead you astray, because people will try to take advantage of you. Wait. What's happening, y'all? Am I tripping? I know I ain't tripping with my thoughts up here. Be careful of people that try to lead you astray. Them be the parents, too. You right, Ian. You right. These be the parents. It's scary area. We check the cemetery as well. This is crazy. I dated someone 28 when I was 17. When I got older, I started side hiding him along with my family who let me go with him. Yep. And that's good, Victoria, as you should. As you should. Really, as you should. Because it's sad. Don't get it twisted. When our kids go out the door, sometimes we don't know what they're doing. Even though, I always tell my kids, I trust you. I trusted the fact that my kids will make good decisions. I had conversations about trust. As long as we keep this trust and communication open, we will be fine. There ain't nothing off the table that we can't talk about. If you're ready to have sex, let's talk about it. Because I want to talk about, are you ready to be a mother? These are the possibilities. I'm not going to always be here. So, you know what I'm saying? You raising a child, being a child, it's not easy. So let's talk about contraceptions. I'd rather talk about contraceptions and for my daughter to not be a single young mother, lost, overwhelmed. Where she gives up on her baby in her life for not being able to live her full potential life. So I got to have these tough conversations that I don't want to have, but I got to have them now. She shouldn't have been leading instead of just watching it happen. Yeah, now just be careful because people will try to take advantage and leave you astray. Yeah, I don't think these conversations from your mouth, ma'am, is a little too late. But I mean, I get it. That's your child. Who am I to tell you what to say? But no, ma'am. Yeah, I have real conversations that I don't want to have. It is sinful, thankful. Come on. I had to be honest. Hell, people don't take care of y'all, love y'all like I do now. Well, baby, what we doing? Y'all think y'all great take another mouth if something happened to me today and somebody's going to treat y'all good? Y'all be in the system and some more. Postpartum, hit my babies, and some more. It's so many factors to go with a child having a child. Not an adult woman or growing into an adult woman. But a child having a child is different. Where they had to give their daughters to old dirty men. We don't have to do that today. So get with the program. Mm-hmm. Just as experience as a kid, I never felt comfortable speaking about those things because my parents did make me feel I could come to them about those things. So parents got to do better. And that's how I was, Grisky. I know you ain't lying. That's how I learned. I love my mother. I did, but my mama could have saved me from having so many kids at a young age. My kids was back to back to back. My kids was third step. I was pregnant at 15. Pregnant again at 16 going on 17. 17 going on 18. Let a couple years pass, but still I didn't get to go to the prom. I had to be a mother. At least I tried. But I was so young. My mama never said, this ain't right. My mama never said, let's get you on some birth control. You know, I love my babies. I do. But I didn't want kids. I couldn't go outside with my cousins. I couldn't go hang out. Couldn't go to the parties. I don't want them. My mama kept raising and raising them, but never made me be responsible. So when they say talk to your parents while they're alive, that's one of them questions like, why you didn't make me be responsible? Why you didn't allow us to come to you for contraceptives? Why you didn't make us comfortable to have the tough conversations? So I feel like, hell, if I get pregnant, I'm going to just leave on my mama. That's what I did. Here come two more. That's 5. They not even think about the diseases out here. They no cures for them while they laying down with these pedals. And swear to you, we have to before someone else does. Yeah, the Jarvises, they're waiting. The Jarvises are out there waiting on us to not have these serious conversations with our kids. They're waiting. That's all they're waiting on. She said, yes, it is. Correct. I was a child having a child. Yeah. Come on, Carla. I only know from experience. And, you know, I know my mother loved her grandkids, but it was a never stop. Look, you don't take care of these two. You didn't take care of these. You left her when she was just a baby. Now I'm going to need you to get on some birth control. Because you can't keep allowing to bring babies into this world and not take care of them, not take care of your responsibility. You're going to end up catching something that could unalive you. But these kids don't deserve it. I never got those talks. And I tell my kids, think that I didn't love y'all, but if I would have had that talk, y'all wouldn't be here. Hey, Miss T. And it's just the truth. I needed a real conversation. I can relate. Damn, my story similar. Man, 80s. The problem is ladies are having kids too young. Come on. Now it's not normal to have a 10-year-old like, whose baby is that? That's her baby. What? You don't see 20 and 30-year-olds with babies anymore in the park. You see kids. You go to the park over the summer, they having a damn basketball game or something. You see kids. But then when you see their mothers and you wonder, you can't tell who the mom and the daughter is. But what got me is the older sister knew he was older, and she still took her to the boyfriend house. She had the 14 or 15. If she's 17, they've been dating for 4 years. She was 13. But even if she wasn't 13 and was 14, no. Shit. What up, Brother Nazir? Salute to you, bro. Sorry, y'all. So, just done threw me off. And thank you for going on that search. We need more like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you found the time because, a lot of people do work and, got a lot of stuff going on themselves. Y'all notice now more grandmothers are raising their grandkids. My mom had me young and she thought protecting me from things was the best way, but it wasn't. You can't shun them out for you have to one more time. Okay, let's go. Let's go, T. Straight up. I'm glad my mother was strict, but sometimes the parents can't be around all the time. But some of these parents just let their kids do whatever. So, and then when they come up missing, they're a good child. I was in tears searching for London praying she was found. My mom was too strict to get away with too much of anything. But as the children don't have this, I'm glad to be the way I was. Yeah. And y'all notice how, like I said, y'all got to think, can y'all tell her how to become a member, Gina? Or somebody, can y'all tell her how to become a member? Kristen down there, Kristen, no. I like what you just said about my mom was too strict. She said, the way these children don't have this, I'm glad to be the way I was back in the 60s. Because again, we didn't, but does social media change our parenting? Does social media change our parenting? Because we like, oh, we got social media, we got the games, we got. Limit that. Limit those kind of activities in the home. Because see, the game is now babysitting our children. The game has become the babysitter. Hey, Lizzie, my love you. Y'all don't know they get out of school after being with the teacher for 8 hours only to come home from school and be babysit by a game system. And we okay because they're not in our way. Correct? We did family things. Church was mandatory until you got out of the house. The house of God was it wasn't you want to go to church or I'm going to church Sunday. Wanting us to volunteer to go with you. Church was mandatory. My wife and I have been together since 1988, okay? But some don't have common sense. Mama had and mine too. Mama smelled wrong on me. Hey, Patricia. You're welcome, Miss Parker. That's funny you said about grandmas because there's a lot of them out there searching. Yeah. Mama smelled trouble on me, and you hear me? Come here. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, guys. 111. I see Michigan. I was like, That was Darnell. That was Darnell. I'm going to call it back. Word me too. After I finish speaking to everybody, it gives me one a horn. These mothers, these grandmothers, we got to do better. We got to quit making excuses. Y'all know I've heard a child making excuses. I can't say a child, an adult making an excuse about raising their kids. What? The excuse wasn't even valid. Then I know if my child got a mental and, ain't nothing wrong with that, because either I'm going to do counseling with her until she gets her counseling figured out. But if she's too much, then we gotta take precautionary steps. I definitely want to make sure if the kids, I'm not gonna just tell CPS take the kids, but we're gonna have a situation where we're gonna talk to somebody and say, is she capable of taking care of my grandkids? Because I can't have her in a state where she's gonna harm them. I need to be at least almost 100% that she could take care of my grandkids. Now they're just, I don't want to do this no more. I can't. See, once we had kids, the club stopped. Once we started having kids, bike week stopped, freaknik and all that shit stopped. Even to the point where I see parents going out with their children. No, we go out to dinner. My kids get a drink, they do. At dinner. They grown. They got their IDs prepared. Long as we got a safe driver, I'm good. But other than that, You want to drink? Wait till you get home. You don't got a driver. You drove here. What we doing? Y'all always be the one to kill somebody else. What we doing? That's how I talk to my kids when they be ready. If we go out to dinner and they ready, they ain't got nobody to drive. Y'all ain't got a friend with y'all. No, it ain't no. Wait till you get home. Because I think about other people. Because to me, you're being selfish. You're not thinking about the other people on the road. Why can't you drink when you get home? What's the difference? We're not going to be here but an hour. What's the difference? It's a lot of shit that needs to be changed. Last 20 years, the internet and game system has raised our children. Yes, they have. Cell phones too. Boost Mobile, AT&T, iPhone, the Apple on the back, and some more shit done raised our kids. See, I'm going to save my life. Nah, I always talk to my girls. I tell them until you get an education, then you can focus on boyfriend. My youngest gave up on a free ride to USI chasing a boy. I told you how hard I was on her. You did. You told me. Hey, Debbie. We didn't have cell phones and internet. And guess what? TV was off. That TV was off. Because, see, you remember back in the day, you didn't get to get nothing but snow on the channel after hours. They need to bring that shit back. You remember at night, after so long, the screen would be snowing until 7 o'clock. That screen would be a snow screen till 7 o'clock. Sometime by 6, depending on the channel. Social media definitely plays a big part. PlayStation media is raising a lot of these kids. It is. How many gonna be honest though and say, yeah, I own it? What up, Pat? What it do, sister? I told you how hard I was. Never gave up. You could tell a story if you want to. Yeah, I'll tell it one day. I'll tell it on the next live. We'll tell it together. How about that, Kristen? Hey, Empress Yaya. What it do, boo? Just gotta be honest and say what it is. He said, my parents were strict yet awesome. If I had to choose my parents, I would have chosen the ones I had. RIP to both of my mother's birthday was yesterday. Oh, happy heavenly birthday to her, Brother Nazir. What up, Brian? Sorry about your loss. Yeah. Love and prayers. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for thinking about Brother Nazir. She said back. Back then, no men for me, no question. Better not ask no questions in the house. Just leaving work and you live. Yes. Hey, Minnie Boo. When I was growing up, we had no choice. Come home from school, do your homework, eat dinner, bed by 8. We wasn't allowed to play outside on the weekdays. Yeah, it was strict. She said, love it. It was strict. You'll get a couple hours. But it was structured. Back in the days growing up, we were structured. And we went by the routine, you know what I'm saying? Like I said again, church was mandatory. Everything was mandatory. Eating dinner was mandatory. If you didn't eat, guess what my mom used to say? Y'all wait till tomorrow when you get to school. If you didn't eat what was cooked, your ass was doomed. It wasn't limited. It wasn't unlimited snacks. My mama had 5 girls. It wasn't you can go in the refrigerator and just eat all day. We was limited food. Food was already planned out. Meals was already prepped. Only thing you could go in there and get was lunch meat. Peanut butter and jelly, bologna or ham. Wasn't nothing else. Couldn't eat that cereal. That breakfast was planned out. My mom talked to me young because my grandma didn't. She had me at 18, okay? Everything was structured. I see some people saying school and this and that. Yeah, exactly. I'm not partying with or around mine. And they won't even try to drink and smoke around me. I didn't even allow it. All that loud, nasty word music play when I pull up in my... Come on. None of it. Let me say this. We can't stop when someone else has made up and determined. So if we take the necessary steps in that person's words, they are good, then the next morning we get in the call. She said, I'm raising 3 boys and my sister's older adult 3 boys. And one of them has 2 girls. I tell him then to watch who he has around his girls. If he has to have a babysitter, he brings them to me, okay? Miss Ray, sure would be off the internet was a gift and a curse at the same time. Match the Snow TV. Yeah. And the channels was limited. You got 26 channels, maybe not all. You catch the only cartoon we had was USA. USA, they didn't have Nickelodeon and Disney and all of that. And then on Saturdays, you catch your morning cartoons. After that, everything was for adults. They didn't have cartoons coming on at nighttime where the children can be up, everything's nasty, everything, you know what I'm saying? No. I'm a young parent, but I limit screen time because I pay attention to their behavior when they have too much. Yeah, that's how you got to do it. It's still a way, Erica, what you just said. We just have to know we did our best. Yeah. What up, Pookie Poo? What up, Boo? What up, Swag? And you better be home when them street lights come on. Come on. And sometimes before then, Trace. Man, if you get snowy than a bitch. Snowy than a bitch. You hear me? And you'll hear it too. Shh. But the TV didn't get even the electric bill. Even the electric bill was scheduled. Everything in the house was scheduled. You knew not to turn off them. You knew not to have them lights on. You better not let them catch in and out that door. TV on and off at a certain time. That light's only supposed to be on if the boy, when you ready go to bed, getting dressed for bed, really. Long as daylight's coming through that window. Better not be no lights on and off. Let my mama hear it click, 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 click. They knew from the water bill. Somebody was letting their damn water run too much. Shit was calculated in the homes back then. Baths. You know, the skin used to be okay from then compared to now. Baths was regulated. Everything was regulated. Everything was scheduled. But we heard no schedules, no nothing. Now you run outside. Don't get in no trouble. Don't go out there and start no shit. Don't be letting nobody fight your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. You going to church? Oh, you don't go to church? Okay. Okay. Yes, I did. It was color lines. TV went off. I tried to tell my kids that at a certain time TV went off, so that meant you go to bed. Come on, you go to bed. Shh. Yes, come on from school, change clothes, eat something, start on that homework. Hey, you be in a rushing. You be in a rushing with your bees and getting your lines and shit in order. Make sure your homework neat, because as long as it took you to do your homework, time was counting. Time was ticking for you to get outside and play with your friends. My daddy was strict. Time was ticking. Very much structured. Yeah. The neighbor was T. You have that one neighbor. Get on off Mr. Brewster fence line now. Go on. Go on and get off Mr. Brewster fence line. Y'all know better. Get up out of Miss Mary Ann's Rose Garden. Don't y'all walk in Miss Mary Ann's Rose Garden. Couldn't stand that ass, but guess what? She was keeping that neighbor. She seen how hard Miss Rosemary worked on that garden. She seen how hard it was for Mr. Brewster to get that fence line. Now the kids will go over and kick your rose bushes down and shit. They mama sit on the porch drinking and smoking weed with a homegirl. See them over, turn down your fence, riding your fence, climbing over to get their football. Ain't said shit about Mr. Brewster might shoot their ass thinking that they breaking in. And then there's another story. We couldn't wear narrow. Bad night. My mama did tell us makeup when we get 18. She said when we get 18, she did put the basics of what makeup we could do. A little eyeshadow, but nothing else. These kids wouldn't have survived in our days. Don't get me wrong, they had kidnappings, but not like this. Every 10 minutes you hear something that, What up, Hassan? How you doing? I also just followed you the other day, so I don't think it's a troll. Don't block. I see you talk. I know who you are. All right, Phyllis, you have a good one, okay? They took away getting that ass with who? Them switches? Not just about that switching. You have to go pick one. And don't bring T. Don't you bring no flimsy ass switch in here. They thought you was being sarcastic. And they gave you double the trouble. You didn't look up and you'll have whelps everywhere on your face. Parents didn't give a damn where that motherfucker switch landed. It just hit you. And then you would have to get in the bathroom. Ooh. You had to get in the tub after that switch, boy. It hit different. I'm going on 50 and still won't walk around my parents, okay? Some people won't. Especially wear policy dresses. Yeah. One stay at night, no one's house, but not ass, but some girl with flip. Okay. Even I heard. I remember when after school, man, we had KET. Remember Minnie? They played that song. They played that Star Spangled Banner. You know it was lights out. Yeah, PBS. That's how we got Arthur and DW in them. Clifford the Big Red Dog. Let's not forget Curious George. Them was our cartoons. Now the cartoons are men and men, girl and girl. Teaching the kids how to be together at same sex. Like, come on, y'all. Yep. When he say, she said, we couldn't even say, I'll kick your butt without getting, but not, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Three. Now we're here. What? Shoot. I'd be amazed. Couldn't close the doors. Couldn't close our door unless we was changing our clothes. That's the only time. After tub time, the only time our doors get closed. Our mother and father always told us, y'all don't pay rent in here and shut no doors. When you pay rent and shit, you can shut a door. Ain't no locked doors in here unless you're in the bathroom. And my daddy always told us, y'all ain't gotta bucket to piss in and a window to throw it out. And that stuck to me forever. Clean house on Saturdays. We know how to clean. We knew how to clean. I knew how to deep freeze. I knew how to deep freeze a refrigerator. I had to scrape that ice out of that refrigerator. It wasn't no wiping it down. We had the one where the ice built up in the top. We didn't have self-cleaning ovens then. And let's not get started on them walls and baseboards. Reading Rainbow. Y'all some youngins. Brother Nazir. I wish. We had 3 channels. No at 9 p.m. weekends 10, okay? Yes, could do nothing till peak time. Boy, you done. This music is so disgusting nowadays. These girls don't even mind being called bitches. I didn't play the call me by my name. Don't speak to me at all. What up, Freshie? There was 6 of us. You better want to watch the same thing on Mama Turn TV all the way out. She said she controls the idiot box. Yeah, that'd be crazy. We had to split it up like, hey, this time you had the TV though last time. Because it might be 2 of y'all to watch the same thing. You didn't go to bed unless the whole house was clean, even vacuum the living room. Mama used to, don't forget your grandparents and granny, mama and them used to go out there and sweep the porch. You be like, how the hell are you sweeping a porch? And now I do it. Shanker, I can tell you, when I get home, I bleach the porch. I scrub that carpet. I scrub my porch. But I used to be like, why we got to clean the porch? We don't live outside. Why the hell we cleaning the porch? Okay? It was crazy. And guess what? That phone better not go too far. Everybody got to hear the conversations back then. The parents didn't play going in the fridge while mom was cooking. And don't go in there. Don't open the refrigerator. Don't go in that fridge without your hands being clean. Do not. Yeah, you couldn't have nothing on. Everything was unplugged. You go in my father's house right now. My father does not, just because he got a blender, it's not plugged. He plugs as for the usage. She's still checking it, okay? Still checking in. Them tablets, all the kids. Yeah. It was structured, swag. Everything was so structured. And girl, you better not get in trouble. Amber, better not. Even when you got in high school, you start trying to, don't forget how you start trying to put a piece of paper down and get your mama's signature and shit. Because you didn't want her to get the letters. They started smartening up and start calling their asses on us. They will put that letter, y'all, in that backpack. That's crazy. Then I might be young. I might be young, Brother Nazir, if that's the case. But yeah, they used to write them letters. And we'll copy. I get a piece of paper so thin and get mama's signature. And I will put that paper. They even start darkening the paper, didn't they? I get that paper, sign mama's name that she seen my trouble note. Their asses got smart over the years. And guess what they started doing? Calling. Okay, Yolanda, better be. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. Because, baby, the world we living in, she said Waldo, etc. Yeah. SpongeBob. All this shit had adult things going on in it, y'all. All of it. Look, y'all. Gristy said porch got to get clean too. Tell me y'all mama didn't used to go out there and sweep that porch. Get that bleach water hot as it could be. Go out there and get that bleach water hot as it could be. And sweep that porch. Unplug everything but the fridge. Absolutely. We sneaking, cuz. Shut up, bitch. Fuck you, guys. And look around while we doing it. And then when a cousin get mad, they tell on you for cussing. That's the only time I think we snuck off cussed a couple times. He forgot he had one. Damn, Brother Nazir. You must have kept that packed away for a long time. Right, who? They don't even write in cursive. 80s. They don't write in cursive, no. Dog, I'm pissed off about that 80s. Y'all was so mean to us. Y'all was so damn mean to us. Making us do all them damn letters in them cursive. Now the kids don't. What? Y'all know how long it took to get cursive together and write? Mm-hmm. Man, I'm mad enough. The classes they had us taking. But you gotta think, too. In classes now, you gotta take calculus. Everything else. You gotta learn Spanish. We didn't have to learn Spanish. We didn't have to do all that. They offered us, as I got in high school, they offered us German and stuff like that. That's when I knew shit was changing. I said, shit's changing. I didn't know what change meant in that aspect of America. But once I got out of school and they started, because for some reason Germany was one more language in high school. I think Spanish has always been there. But once they start putting German in there, I was like, oh, are y'all making German chocolate cake? I'll come for that day. And then if they was making German chocolate, once they got to that day of cooking German dishes, I was there in attendance, full throttle. Anything with ingredients of food, I was full attendance. Oh, cake, I'm there. Teacher's like, well, you know you was failing, but I'm gonna give you 8 for this cake. Yeah, I'm here for the cake. What's tomorrow's dish? Mm-hmm. Hey, TSM, what up, bruh? Salute. Right, Miss Parker, preach. That's what I grew up on. TVs going off at midnight. I teach my grandkids to write in cursive because how can they sign their names on a document? Yeah. She said, I took French. Yep. They had French in there. Yep, they did. They had French. I remember French class. I didn't get to do the French because my semester, because and even home ec. See, back in the days we learned home ec. We was in there to cook and sew. I don't think we knew the importance of cooking and sewing at home ec. Now they didn't implement soul food dishes, but measurements, sewing, clothes, shirts. And y'all know who took it serious? Then the Negroes took the cooking serious. And I loved home ec when it came to cooking. The sewing, I held my C. I don't know if my C was a U or what. I don't remember it was being a C. But I told the teacher, I was like, all you gotta do is turn around. Yeah, that's a C. You said we're doing C's, right? But it's more of you. I don't know. Hey, Lane. Hey, Justin. But we heard it. Turn the U around and turn it just to the side. See? That's how I would go to sewing class. They try to make us do the C, and my shit became a U because I didn't take it serious. But I didn't know how much money my grandmother used to save by sewing her blankets and making her own pillows. I never knew. I ain't failed PE. Because I'm going to tell you a little story about PE. My mother. And I'm getting out of here for today. That's why if you got your mother and your grandmother's here, your mother's. To my sister Scorpio that dropped down the other day and said so many things happened to her. She hasn't talked to her mother. I'm in gym. I'm in high school. And Rick was cold. Sexy white boy. My coach teacher, I loved going to gym. That's how I know I didn't fail Tony. I persuaded till I got Rick. Mm-hmm. Rick would pick me up on the weekend. I was only in the 9th grade. I would go stay with my auntie, with my cousins. Cause she didn't, Shell and them got to get away with a lot of shit. Aunt Anna wasn't like Mom and them. She wasn't strict on Shell and them. So I got to go and thank you, Justin, my sister. So I got to go up there. And when I would go up there, he would pick me up. Till I got pregnant with my oldest. Rick picked me up every weekend. Rick had a wife and a family. Beautiful family, beautiful wife. Rick's family owned Farmer Bureau. Mm-hmm. So one day Rick picks me up, but it ain't the same, And they said he groomed me then. I was like, he didn't groom me because at that time I liked Rick. I liked Rick a lot. I gave myself to Rick. I don't know. But I never forget my mother picking me up. Because remember, I had my baby at 15. I just turned 15 when I had her. I was going on 15 when I had Niche. Going on 15. And it made me so mad that she picked me up. Because I told her about Rick. And I told her, don't tell my father. But I told her about Rick. Me and Rick's relationship. But my mama used that. Because they had money. And she took my daughter up there. Because Rick was white. So she took my daughter. Because Niche came out all light-skinned and all pale and this all pretty little hair. My mom was like, she belongs to him. He never said nothing to protect him. I didn't want him to lose his wife. Here I am, don't know nothing about it, but I was in the streets enough to know, like, I didn't want no harm to come to Rick. So I never remember a Saturday we got in the car and she used my daughter and me to get money out of them for my daughter. Instead of just simply getting Rick locked up and putting Rick on child support. Nothing happened to Rick. So as I got into the relationship with the other older dude, I felt like it was okay again. Because nothing happened. My mother got thousands of dollars. How dare Rick go screw a little black girl underage? Where he works at her school as her gym teacher. And this is his baby. So I felt like I was always mad at my mother for that. Not doing anything to Rick. And to his family. That paid my mother instead of holding Rick accountable. Rick ended up moving to Florida with his family, far away, enough to not, thinking, and nobody still did nothing to Rick. Only till maybe a couple years ago, going through my Facebook, my friends, and who sends me a friend request? Rick. And Rick said, I'm sorry that what I done to you, I apologize. And how old is your daughter now? And I hope all is well with you. I wanted so bad to Rick out. I did. But is it Rick's fault or my mother's? Because at first it was, because he was my teacher. He was my gym teacher. And to get a room He's buying me shoes. Who's buying you shoes? So I had to get them to lie and make like my cousins, because I had oldest cousins. So I had to make them feel like they was lying and say that they passed down some shoes to me. And my mama would still inspect them because she knew it was just too new. Who's giving you new shoes like this? Who? So I had to tell him. I would tell him things like, you can't buy me shoes anymore. My mom's paying attention. It was hard for him to give me cash because they knew I was too young to work. But my mother allowed it, and she got paid for years. They gave her thousands to keep my daughter away from not just them, but Rick's relationship and the scandal that it was going to cause our poor little town. Mm-hmm. So I had to block him for my sanity. Still mad at my mother and her death. But I'm mad at myself because I didn't take that time to ask her and talk to her like, why did you allow him to be okay? Because I didn't think about the grooming. I didn't think about the grape until I got older to know what it was. Because my mother was strict and she didn't talk to us like that. She was too busy into her religion and letting the religion control our home. See, mama was a Jehovah's Witness. And she let them control our home. Everything we done. Mm-hmm. So see, I can relate to a lot of stuff that's happening with these children. And the fact that, it made me so nasty to know that when he said, how's my daughter? Not our daughter, how's your daughter? And I'm to that point where Niche is like, I want to find my father, Mom. It's so hard to talk to which way should I go? Which direction should I look in? She wants to find my groomer. She wants to find the men that groom me. That is different. But can I be selfish and stop it? Because it's not her fault what happened to me. But do I stop her journey from talking to him? So, hey, Catherine. So I understand and can understand where a lot of these people come from when they with their kids and turning a blind eye to things. Not like that, but what's up with them? I don't even want to relive it. Top flight. I don't. That's why I resonate when they allow, like, why did my mother allow this? And when she took me and I had to face those people, I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. I didn't know why me and my daughter was being exploited for money. It was a lot. I never even thought I'd share this shit. But I was embarrassed by my mother, like, because I was street smart like a motherfucker. I was street smart. Not so much book, because I was skipping school to go hunch and shit. Yeah. To be with the dudes and shit. My cousin them done graduated. They got their own little spots and shit, letting all the little boys and shit, our little friends come over. But my mom was a good mother, she was. But not that part. Soon as I seen her pull up to their insurance company, I just remember looking at her like, looking at my baby. And I said, I hope she's here for insurance. hope my mother's up here to get insurance. So a big piece of me to this day, I'm mad at my mother. And she never got to know it. When she went in there and was going back and forth with his parents about my daughter and her uh, using money to get, instead of charging him, like I can get him for rape, but don't use me and my daughter to come up here and get money from this man. And the things that they were saying. The shame how his father looked at me like I done something. And my mother allowed it for those checks. Mm-hmm. So I had to relive that every month. To those people perished. Mm-hmm. And Rick was gone far. They made sure Rick got as far as away from here so the corruption wouldn't come back. But I don't know how many other girls. I don't. But I know that's what I had to live through. And now my daughter's on the journey of finding her father. Because I kept that in. I kept it quiet. And so did my mother, as long as the money was good. Once the checks stopped coming because they died down, the business went to nothing. It's like they vanished too. No money, okay, it was good while it lasted. That was my life with my daughter, with my mother. It was good while it lasted. Damn, they're gone. But my memory will forever be pulling up at that insurance company and my mother going to get a check for my baby and letting them people downgrade me and the embarrassment and my baby being used for money. Because like I said, I thought I loved that man even at a young age. Then I was mad because he moved. They forced him to leave. But he's not supposed to turn his back on me and my child, right? Like, so sometimes you gotta be in situations like that, guys, to get certain things and know how sick shit is now. Know the difference. She said, mine did love my mother, and he was older than you, so he should have been better as well not leave it all on you. But and it's just what it was back in the days. Mm-hmm. It was. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for pulling up. I didn't even get to talk about Karmelo. The story I got, I guess I'm gonna get Shane to upload it later. I do want tonight to be about strictly Karmelo and what they're going through, the family. Thank you, Body Up, for the Cash App. Thank you. Thank you. She said, just want to make sure. And I think I said, thank you, Donita. Yeah, she said for my Jolly Rancher. So that's my story time with you guys. We definitely got to do better. We do. We got to do better, parents. Or we're going to keep coming back here. Dre, hey, it's okay, love. I'm glad I finally got it out here. You know, I've never shared that story. Never shared that story. But I got to because my baby, Nisha, wants to find her father. And I got to be there to support my baby. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. Yeah, start breaking them cycles. I got to. For the sake of my baby to live her life in peace. I can't, I don't know. I mean, it sounds easy, but that's the trauma that comes up for me. Because I can't hold back her finding her father because of what happened to me. It's not fair to her or my grandkids. Thank you, Miss Reed. Thank you, Lisa. Y'all get what I'm saying? So that's the hardest part for me. And everybody ain't willing to tell their story like that, but I am. And if I lied to y'all and said I did not, even though I'm older and I was young, I don't know. For some reason, I can't say I didn't care about that man because I did. I might be wrong. I don't know. Thank you, Drea. But I cared about that man. I did. And I didn't want nothing bad happening to him. I just didn't like my baby girl to be exploited for money. And as I got older, that's when I realized what was going on. Like, damn. And I did want to have those conversations, but I was embarrassed, and my baby was paid off like a slave, like she's nothing, like to be a secret. You know what I'm saying? Like my baby wasn't nothing. She didn't matter. And it was almost like I was being looked down on instead of Rick getting any kind of like blame or stuff like that. I ain't like that. So then I don't get to face them neither. Just Rick, if it comes to Niche wanting to really talk to him, I gotta face that with her. But I don't get to say nothing to the people, the adults. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't get to address the adults. Because talking to my mother, talking back, that's talking back. Asking her question, who might ask her question? But I knew in my mind this wasn't right. I knew in my mind that what my mother was doing was not right. I knew. And I still respected my mother and never questioned her. Why did you do that to me and my child? Did I give my mother her to raise? Yeah, but not exploit her for money. To keep their mouths closed. So she'd keep her mouth closed about me and Rick's relationship. No. But a lot of times y'all say groomed, yes, but if I lie, say, like I said, I didn't care about him, I did. I did. Now, no. But then, yes, I did. I cared for the man that groomed me. Did he love me? Yeah, he did. I think so. I think so. I do. Was he sick for that? Yes, he was. But that's what happened. Now, how many stories are like that? I don't know. I don't know how many stories are out here like that. The word we won't tell what happened in schools and things like that. Because, like I said, I was mad at my mother because I cared about Rick, but I wouldn't have cared if she would have stood up for me and got him locked up. Other than the exploitation, that's all. That's why my mother had a good life for my daughter, not because, you know. So thank you guys for pulling up. I'm gonna come back live later and talk about Karmelo Anthony and stuff like that. To those mothers, to the mother of London and the father, it's no excuse. It's sickening. I don't care what she wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? See, when we're 13, we got choices in certain things, not that. So we're passing our kids to these men. Yeah. Yeah, I have. That's why I said I got it. It hurts. Already, it hurts to do it because that's trauma for me. But I know that I cannot. I can't not do it because it's not for her. She didn't ask to be here off of that. I can't stop her. She wants her kids to know their grandfather. She wants to know her father. So I have to. As much as it hurts me, and they've got me here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be with her on her journey. That's why I invite them to come and watch my shows and things like this. And I have to have those kind of conversations with my children. I don't hold back because I want them to come to me and be able to come to me and know I'm going to protect them at all costs in a way where I won't shun them away. Because sometimes we can be over dramatic with our children and they'll turn their back on you. They won't tell you anything. I just had a situation, one of my youngest daughter. It's not for me to share her story right now, but I felt so hurt because I feel so disconnected. When I'm involved with my kids and I think I'm connected. Sometimes we can have the best relationship, but how good is our relationship with our children? How I am Nika. I'm good. It just that story just I don't know. So when you do that, I have to go back and reevaluate me and my kids' relationship. Stop being so dramatic. Stop being so head over heels when they tell me. Just kind of listen. Just listen. Even if it hurts me to hold that shit in until they finish. Because they won't tell you nothing. She said, doze off, you were right. Some people couldn't wait to post those pictures and videos. What pictures and videos, Regina? What pictures and videos? But, just seeing these kids go and stuff like that and seeing them being passed down um, and stuff to these men and stuff. Okay, Miss Sharon, I see you on a t-shirt. Thanks for trusting us with your story. Always. It's the only way it's going to help somebody. Most of us got a story to tell that we are keeping it tucked in. It's my first time sharing this with any stranger. Any stranger. My auntie on her deathbed was so mad at me. Because my mama quit messing with my auntie. That was my dad's sister. Because she thought she was allowing me to. She used that as a reason to be mad. Like, you allowed it too? It was almost like it was acceptable at that point, right? Because my mom was like, well, yeah, you let my daughter, you was letting Tasha do whatever because you let your kids start an argument. Who's pregnant though, Regina? I don't understand. What pictures? I ain't show no pictures of no pregnancy, so I don't know. But yeah, that's just. So a lot of guilt in me from all parts played in that. Because my mom and auntie didn't speak on her deathbed. Mama left her alone. Only to go and play in the devil's playground herself afterwards. She said, we do. I know I have one. Mm-hmm. Dre said, facts, I got one too. That's true, Regina. That's true. That's true. And I didn't trust my mother after that, y'all. I swear. I love you. I love you, chicken. I do, but when I got involved with another older man, I told y'all about that the other day. I did not tell her anything. Same thing with Jonathan. Same exact shit. My mother did the same exact shit. Those people were taking care of my daughter too. Like, she's not his. You couldn't tell those people she wasn't. You couldn't tell those people that she wasn't. My baby was not my even my baby girl. You can't tell Niche about Jonathan. I had to relive this shit over and over again with my daughter. I'm talking about money being left to the side for. I never looked into a fuck thing. I wanted that shit to be in my past. What up, BTS? Salute. They left money for my baby girl and everything. I don't want it. Is it fair for me to? I don't want it. I don't want her to have it either. That part I ain't told her. I don't want it. I don't want anything. I don't want my grandkids to have anything. Because to me, it's blood money. That type of shit is blood money. Off of me being groomed, you get paid. What? No consequences, but you get paid. Oh, wait. How does that work? So it's something for y'all to think about. For the women that do have stories. Hey, Portia's sister. You get what I'm saying? It's some stuff for y'all to think about. Hey, I see through you, sister. It's not our fault, you know? And all of that I endured with it was just like, can't make it up. I can't never get rid of that shit. That memory is always going to be it's stuck inside me for life. And then I got a daughter that's a product of that grooming. And I got 2 grandkids as a product of that grooming that want answers. Mm-hmm. That want answers and deserve them. But that's my trauma. These stories, I don't use these stories. See, a lot of people I think are using these stories to convict people of their traumas, and I don't. Because I got my own demons. I do share these stories because of my trauma, my things that I went through, like this similar thing, being touched by my cousins and some more. Yes. But I don't put my trauma off on the people that is involved with these stories. I separate because that has nothing to do with it. Hey, Auntie Fee. Y'all guys go look, guys, go have a good day. I'm gonna get dressed for later and stuff. Get like Nick said, I'm gonna go outside real quick. And stuff. I got some stuff I want to do and gotta do. I'm gonna enjoy this weather. You're younger than me and I haven't been able to be as brave as you just yet. And I get it, Elaine. I get it. It's still hard. It's hard. This is just the beginning, Elaine. Now we gotta talk to Rick. Gotta have a conversation that I'm not prepared for. I'm not prepared to have it. You get what I'm saying? But it's gotta happen. It's a conversation that gotta happen. And I gotta take it for what it is. So Elaine, one day. But don't make nobody force you to tell your story. And I don't feel forced. It just hit me thinking about London. Some stories are going to resonate with things that you endured in life. Some's not. But this story, it resonates. Thank you guys. Go enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate y'all for being here while I tell my story. Am I emotional? Yes, I am. To relive that one, because I swept that all the way in the bag. That one, yeah, I swept that all the way in the bag. Hey, Kimberly, I see you come in. You so strong, Miss Parker. I love you, my sister. Thank you. It takes a lot, y'all, to get on here and tell y'all stories without being judged. Somebody using it to hurt you. I'm not third love. The only person that's gonna hurt right now and it is hurting is my daughter. That's the only person hurt is my daughter. Cause I have to be mentally strong to help her with this journey of finding this man and getting her connected and with my grandkids and I don't know. Baby. Y'all go enjoy the rest of your day. Hey Antoinette. You're welcome. And I'll check emails and stuff like that. I'll check those in just a second. And we'll be back, I guess, at 11-ish tonight. And we'll come and kick it. We'll just have a casual conversation. I'm gonna get the news clips up though of Karmelo. I really want to look at the court. Well, they didn't film the court stuff, but I want to. It is out. The videos are out and stuff. So I want to kind of look at the case. I want to see the other side speak and stuff like that because this is going to cause a lot of racial tension. I think this is going to be one of those trials that start racial tension around the world. Just like Rodney King's story had circulated. And it made one of the biggest movements ever. And we have to talk about Karmelo because we got to save him. Because they're ready to unalive this boy. They're ready to take him and his family out. We are ready to see Klan in full progress. And we're ready to see the Orange Man back them 100%. Hey, Crystal. Finally able to get. I couldn't see her name. Let me see. Hey, Jalita, welcome. I'm right into Jalita, so yeah. Of course, but we got plenty of coverage. So I'll pull it up and we'll dialogue. We can dialogue about it because I really want to hear y'all thoughts on it. I do. We talked a little bit about it the other day, but not like how I want it. And we got to come together. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Hold on, Drea. Plus, I got me a little cute little outfit for tomorrow. I got me like a little gaming outfit, guys. Thank you, Tamla. I'm not amazing, Tamla. I'm just me. I'm just a person just like the rest of y'all. Just like the rest, each and every one of y'all. What up, Jug? What up, my nephew? I don't want no flowers. I just want to come and kick it with y'all. That's it. Gave me some new sisters. Gave me a sisterhood. Build a village. Grow stronger and powerful than I ever seen any black women do. Because we can do it together. Y'all just got to quit knocking over shit. Kicking over cakes and shit. Okay? That's it. I was listening from the bushes, taking care of some stuff. Sending you love. Thank you, Lord. Give my sister some strength to endure the wisdom to support her daughter. She has a heavy heart, Lord. Yeah. I think God gonna get me through though, Kimberly. I think He'll give me the strength to get Niche to where she needs to be. Once Niche gets comfortable and stuff, hey Renita, once Niche gets comfortable, then I gotta let her go on her journey. It's all but right. If she wants to do this with this man, it's up to her. It's strictly up to her. Because that should be the focus anyway. I always make sure the focus is about. Because one thing I hate with men is when they want to add you into the equation of the relationship. And it's like, once your kids get older, I'm at the picture. I don't have to be the one to communicate a third party or anything. If you don't know how to communicate, it's on you. Your loss. But a lot of men and women use that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They use their children, and I don't want to use my daughter. How my mother once used me with mine. Mm-mm. Thank you, thankful. Hey, Miss Monez. Divinely designed, uniquely made. Okay, Patricia. Man, I'm still laughing at you from last night. What? Because y'all came here knocking over the decorations. Hell, y'all wonder why y'all didn't see none hanging. Y'all kicked the shit over. Popped the boys' balloons. Parker didn't have no balloons. He only had like 3 candles left. Hell, y'all had Parker feeling like he didn't even know what age he was. He thought he had a twin in there that was the same age. Okay? So, Parker will never live his 9th birthday dead. No, he will not. No, he will not. He will ever, forever think he's 9. You know? He's 9. Put his little fingers up. He was 6. He couldn't tell. He was so damn confused. So, knockout cake. Miss Reese said, I hollered, man, look. Who popped that damn boy's balloons? Ree and I see through you stepped on that boy's balloons and shit. Knocked them kids' hats off. They didn't have a horn in there. Okay? But we threw him a good celebration. We didn't have no singers. But other than that, he had a good birthday. I woke up as soon as y'all got out. I still didn't bring me my candy. Look, Danita just bought my candy for today. She cashed at me and was like, here, Miss Parker. She said, your next bag of Jolly Ranchers is on me. Who was taking the trinkets off the cake? Let me see. I think it was D. Walsh. She was super aggressive. I think it was D that did that. She knocked them off. She knocked the shit out. Kenny singing hymns and shit. I'm not messing with y'all right now. We can do this shit later, okay? Go enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. It is beautiful outside. For those that's in the hospital praying for my sisters and stuff like that, I hope every one of y'all okay. I love each and every one of y'all and stuff. I will see y'all later on tonight, okay? And I'll try to be up a little late. I don't know. Yeah, so salute to y'all. Thank y'all for coming through.